The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
Welcome back. It's Friday. Fresh in the flesh. Oh, tonight's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna let Aaliyah jump on this one because I don't want it to seem like we're playing one side of the coin too much. See what I'm saying? So I'm letting everyone know I know it to be true, but I'm gonna let you tell me how I do. So for the single mothers out there, this is something good. Them guys that's dating them single mothers out there, check it out. So without further ado, let me start it off. So it's called, tonight's segment is called Boyfriend Sons and Clueless Daughters. So boyfriend sons and clueless daughters. So we're gonna open the floor up for a good dialogue and swap some ideas of why these things are the way they are. We're gonna dissect a little situation that happened the other day on IG, I believe. Was it IG? Yeah. So we're gonna break that one down and just chop it up like how we normally do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we chop it up on a Friday night.
Yeah, let's not waste no more time. I'm your host for the night. My name is John. To the left of me is my man Q. Yo, Q, how you do?
What up? Back in the building, man. The shop is officially open, man.
Okay, let me introduce the rest of them.
G05, baby.
Yeah, I'm about to go. Yeah, them spring break situations don't happen for me no more. I'm good.
Man, them spring breakers.
I don't know how far they can drive though, but
yeah, they're in the 305 going crazy already, man.
Shoot, a lot of them. I know. Well, a lot of Ubers out there. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Without further ado, Sassy's in the building. Sassy, what up?
Hey, what's up, family?
All right.
Flesh in the flesh, back on business.
Let's jump on this subject tonight. Next up to bat is my girl Aaliyah. Aaliyah is in the building. What up?
What up?
Mute.
Yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all.
There you go.
What's going on? Hi, everybody.
There it is. What's good? Let's tackle the subject at hand. So, boyfriend sons and clueless daughters. Let's make it happen. So, Aaliyah, I know you brought this up. I'm gonna open the floor up to you first to let you kind of guide us in on this part.
Okay. So you want me to go ahead?
Yeah. That's
okay. You say you open the floor up. I'm trying to get an understanding. Okay. So the thing is what we want to address. We want to talk about how we as mothers, how when we're raising our sons, how instead of us trying to get down to the depth of what actually comes with being a man as our boys are growing, we actually do the opposite. What a lot of women tend to do is we tend to train our sons to be something that we never had. So if, for instance, our father may not have did something in our lives and we felt like it was a lack, then we project that onto our son as being a man. Or if our boyfriend or our husband lacked in certain areas and we felt like it was something that needed to be filled, we would use our sons to fill those areas to compensate for saying that this is a part of being a man, or this is being a man, or this is what you need to do to be a man, or you need to take a woman out on dates, or you need to do this and do that. And then you have your son acting as your man versus you raising a son to be a man.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So in the process of that, you're focusing on the things that you're lacking that you feel is the need to be a part of being a man. And then you're still in the blind of what being a man is because you're not a man. Thanks. Then you have your daughters. You can't even address them and let them know effectively what they should be looking for in a man because you haven't found what you were looking for in a man. So you haven't found what you're looking for. You can't tell her what she needs to look for. And you also don't have a good example of what a man is as well.
Blind leading the blind.
Right.
Okay. So let's break it down. Good parts that you made. So for me, some of the problems I haven't really encountered it because I haven't dated any single mothers throughout my time. But I've had friends that have.
You date married women?
Say what? What she said? I ain't catch that.
I'm messing with you. I say what you say you haven't dated single women, so I say you dating married women. Go ahead.
If that's the case, so be it. Look at it, Leah. Oh, blasphemy. But I have seen it secondhand from some of my friends. And like you said, the thing that I always tell females and males, if you want to find out about the opposite sex, like don't talk to like if I need to find out about a female, I'm not gonna talk to him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to a female friend to find out what's going on in her head, why is she acting like this, then she could break it down to me better than me asking him, because 9 out of 10 he's gonna have the same answer I'm gonna have. Man, she crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's it. True. Same thing with female. That's just a typical man. Done. Yeah, move on. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really get the answer to it. So the thing I do agree with is the fact that for a female, you can't tell a male how to be. Like you can't guide him on that part of it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, if you're trying to mold them, you're trying to mold them again into somebody that you want. Yeah. That don't mean now when he goes off and start dating, that's the person that person wants. You know what I'm saying?
No, what happens is, and this is something that happens, and I see it a lot. What happens is that boy then becomes a man, and he ends up being a slave to his mother.
I was about to say, mama's
because she ends up calling him and having him do everything. But, ma'am, your son should not still be coming over to your house doing things and doing all of this stuff for you. You have to let him go. He has a family.
Okay, let me pause on that one right there. Madness was good. So now there's always a rift for some reason. I don't know what it is in the universe, and I'm not saying for all, but for a good majority of them, there's always a rift between the wife and the mother-in-law. Always, for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's something in the air, in the water. I don't know, because it starts out cool, and then as time goes on, it just...
Sometimes, not all the time.
That's what I said. Not all the time. But for a good amount of a percentage-wise, I would more lean towards it being the negative portion than the positive. So, and again, I'm just going off from my experience and the people I've experienced in my life. So the thing sometimes is that the funny part about it is that most wives turn into the mother-in-law. You understand what I'm saying? Like in the beginning, oh, this lady here, da, 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 da. Then when they have a kid, that kid grows up, and you turn right into that person.
Yeah.
So it's like, I understand the mere fact of, all right, you can't just be a mama's boy all the way where your mother's controlling everything in your life. She don't know what she's saying. Don't do that. Do this. Do it this way. Do it that way. You have to have a mind of your own. But on the next hand is the mere fact that your mother's your mother at the end of the day. And I hate to say it like this, and some may get offended, but it's the truth.
What's up, T?
Mother ain't going nowhere.
What's up?
Wife comes and go. I hate to say it that way.
Wow.
But I hate to say it that way.
Wow.
It's just facts. Wives come and go. Meaning that, hey, I was married to you today.
You know what?
I'm married to you tomorrow. Mother is here forever. I'm not saying to be a mama's boy.
You're not gonna do this with you tonight.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying to you that you have to still take into account that a mother is gonna be there to the end of time. I'm sorry, that's just me.
Yeah.
Listen,
But
if she's a mother, she will understand when her son. What we know about being growing into a man, and what we know about a man and his mother is that the man must flee the nest. When he has his family, the mother must let her son go.
T.
But if
Facts, T.
yeah,
she's supposed to let him go. That's the whole purpose. You're not supposed to continue to be a slave to your mother. I don't do it to my son now. If my son I understand the process. If my son can do something for me, or if I ask him to do something for me, yeah, he'll come do it. But I'm not gonna be calling him every day. Can you bring me a plate of food? I need $100 to pay my light bill, ma'am.
oh, you said,
Yeah, Aaliyah.
Like,
Aaliyah, we already know you're not that type of bird in the nest. We know that.
No,
you's a vulture.
It's a process.
We already know. You kicked them kids out when they was like 5.
but listen, Ali, you would want to see your son, a girlfriend, a wife take advantage of your son.
We ain't talking about taking advantage.
You would be.
That's not what we're talking about.
You would be protective. Yeah, but.
Well, what she's saying is the mere fact of that mother molded that son, and now because
and she won't step away,
to be her man.
When the wife comes
her
into
man,
play, right? When the wife come into play, it's like the wife now is the second. What do you call it? Side chick,
right? Because you even have some women. They have some mothers. They have a whole boyfriend, and they still calling their sons to do stuff, and they got a whole man, ma'am.
But why do you feel it's like that more with the mothers and son? Why does like the fathers and the daughters don't really have that same issue?
No, fathers and daughters do have those type of relationships. There are women and men that have the same type of relationships. Some women, but it's different. You have the whole purpose of a father giving his daughter to a man is so the man can then be her covering. Yeah. After once he gives her over to her husband, he is now the covering. Yeah. Now, before she shouldn't be with a husband and calling her daddy for everything.
Yeah,
true. That shouldn't happen. Yeah. If he gave her over to a man, he's supposed to be able to cover her at that point. You got a lot of men out here, they don't even know what covering means.
I thought that was a song by Flo down there. Cover me.
Yeah, but
I
just think mothers are more protective of son. Isn't
yeah. Yeah, some of them can be overly protective.
Overly protective
because of what I just said.
Yeah.
That's when that comes into place because of what I just said. And some women, if the son is doing, like, if he's giving a girlfriend gifts and all of that, she's jealous.
She was a mama boy, that's why.
But
She's jealous.
Does any of us
That does happen.
She was a
Yeah,
mama
true.
boy, that's why, Aaliyah, he giving you that dirty look. She was a mama boy.
Who's a mama's boy?
Nah.
Cute.
I'm wondering if that's why I'm asking. Does any one of us experience that?
Nah, I ain't
No,
mama.
don't try to clean it up.
Black Eye.
All right, is this something that you've experienced?
The tech Black Eye T. I'm just wondering, you know.
Yeah.
I asked you a question. Is this something that you're experiencing?
Me?
Yes.
No, we're a monster. We grew up. No.
Because I'm gonna tell you what this Jamaican dude told me.
Uh-oh.
What's his name? Q?
This is what he told me. He said that we grew up as kings. Our mother did everything for us. I didn't have to do anything.
Pretty much.
This is what he said. He said I didn't have to do anything. He said when I got on my own, I didn't even know how to wash clothes.
Where we grew up in America. You grew up in America.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that might be true. Yeah, that might be true.
He said he didn't have to do nothing. And a lot of men feel, when they grow up like that, they feel that entitlement when it comes down to a woman, and it happens vice versa.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that in a lot of us, I think. But it's just
what entitlement.
What entitlement like what?
No, I'm saying you said it's a little bit of what in all of us.
No, we're
mothers catering to some.
Mother caters to us in certain way where we have to stop them to a certain point.
Yeah,
you stop your mother to a certain point.
You didn't say whether you was experiencing it or not. I don't remember you responding.
No, I wasn't. I never.
Q said he has
because I can understand the catering part. So, for instance, it's different when you say if your son calls you and says, "Mom, can you cook?
Right.
What you want to eat?"
Right.
Okay, son, I cook whatever you want. Come eat. But it's another thing for me to call my son and call him every day and say, son, go to the grocery store, get this, and this, and this, and this. I'm a cook. Come over here and eat. And he got a whole family.
Oh God!
It depends on the family. If his wife don't know how to cook, she gonna be over there too. She gonna be like, "Yeah, tell your mom."
I mean, you just can't. Those is certain things that it has to be a line drawn. Even when you have these little kids and you raising these kids to be a certain type of way and these boys a certain type of way, and then they can't even open a jar when they woman hand them a jar to open for you.
That's true. That's true.
You can't. I mean, you can't.
They try once, be like, I can't do
like
it. Here you go.
It's a lot of that going on right now. There is a lot of that.
Overly catered to
right
guys.
Now.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just hanging with a friend of mine, and we was out trying to change a tire, and I'm sitting back looking at him. I'm like,
"Hey, Jess.
Jess, what up?"
What's up, Jess?
I'm like, "Damn, these young kids, homie's trying to figure out what direction." I'm like, "Okay, you gotta go that way."
I had the same situation. I charged a friend of mine to change his tire. Him with his girl didn't want to come out the car because the AC I told her I'm gonna jack it up. He did not know where to find anything on the car, and that's crazy.
But all right, let me ask you now.
See, that's the turnoff for me because at that point, I'm gonna be looking at you with a straight attitude. Like, if I know how to check my oil, why you don't know how to check my oil?
But that's what I was about to say now. Now, at that point now, what do you do? All right, so let me pose it to all the dudes in here. So at that point now, as the father, you may not be in the house or anything like that now, But when you start to see certain things like that, do I speak to the mother and tell her, hey, kick back for a minute, let me handle this part. But if she's one of these ignorant ones that don't want to hear nothing and you're a deadbeat and the whole spiel, do I take that kid now and try and deprogram him and reprogram him to the man side? You know what I'm saying? Or is it a lost cause already?
I think you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, I think you should never not be present. You have to make it more your business to be present in your son's life if you're getting that type of response. And the reason why is because whomever he spends the most time with,
he gonna fashion himself after.
So if you know she's like that, then you should make it your business to try to spend more time with your son so he can get what he needs.
That's facts. Okay.
Yes, modeling.
But a lot of men
gonna model after. He gonna model after his mother,
right?
So because a
lot of times when men see that they can't make lead weight any way type of way, they just kind of just say, just forget about it. I'm just forget all about the son, and now it's you have a child out there that's left behind.
That's the worst thing they could do.
You have a lot of mothers try to overtalk fathers, even if they're in the household with the son.
Yeah, that does happen.
Father try to just talk to him in a strong tone, and it becomes
leave my baby alone. Don't talk to my baby like that.
The Simpson household.
Not me.
Don't talk to my baby like that.
Not me, because I'm gonna hit mine in the mouth. You might have to tell me not to do something.
Talking about the kid's father?
No, the kid.
I'm messing with her.
I think I have more testosterone than I do estrogen.
I agree.
Yes, the man purse, Jess. The dudes with their dang old man purse.
That's the problem.
But they fashioning themselves after their mother, modeling after their mama.
I've seen it where you said before, where fathers bow down, like they bow out in all things. I've seen it before with a personal friend of mine. Well, he back up in New York, but it was the same thing. The baby mother took off with the kids. He just went haywire and just mentally checked out. 15 years later, he checked back in. The kids, no, without the mother, but the kids was, again, at that point, the mother had already molded everything. You know what I'm saying? Already molded everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and them kids was on a destructive path, but you couldn't tell that mother anything, or the grandmother or anybody else around, because to them they felt that their little bubble was the bubble. Anything else outside of the bubble is what's wrong. It's not them. The dysfunctional portion of things they don't see, because that's a day-to-day dysfunctional, day-to-day movement. And the problem with that now, like you said, the boyfriend sons and the clueless daughters. The daughter now is clueless on who to look for now as a man or as a partner, boyfriend, anything in between, because she is just looking at everything the mother was choosing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So whatever the mother was choosing, that I'm assuming, okay, I got to move towards that. At a certain point, when everything came to blows between them, she snapped out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know the end result. But she snapped out of it and knew that, you know what? Yeah, I got to do the opposite.
Yeah. Well, I know for me, I was raised with my mother and my father. Mm-hmm. So the thing for me is, I always tell people, it is not even a big deal to be raised with your mother and your father, because you can still have people not being present. Right. Even though my father was there, he was not present in my life. Right. So I had to kind of unlearn what I saw my mother model as being a man, and I had to figure out what exactly I should be looking for in a man versus what I saw her choose, or what I saw her, who I seen her with. Because even though, these things don't ever cross your mind as a child when you're growing up. And then when you get out there on your own, you're not thinking about, oh, well, you know, I need to be looking for this type of guy. You're not even thinking about that. You just choosing.
Right. Subconsciously.
Oh, he like me. He like me. I like him.
Maybe that's girls, you know.
But here's the funny thing, you know, subconsciously.
But guys too, because they see
Other
how their
guys.
mom is, and it's the same type of thing. They think, okay, I want somebody like my mama.
Right.
So it's kind of the same thing. And even when I started, you know, when I got out and was choosing, I was still modeling what I seen. Yeah. Even like I would be in a relationship and then it wouldn't be no argument or nothing going on. We could be good. Mm-hmm. And I feel like within me, I need to start an argument because it ain't right if I'm arguing. So it would be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing ain't wrong with me. Why you asking me what's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Now I'm mad because you asked me what, you know, it ended up in it being like that. And I had to realize and stop myself because I had to realize, look, what am I doing? What is this for? It's because I've created these things because that's how I grew up in the midst of arguing, and I didn't understand.
That was your normalcy.
I didn't understand the peace.
Right. See, that goes back to what I was explaining earlier about the dysfunction. That when you're always in the dysfunction, to you it's normal. To everyone outside of the bubble, they looking at you like, yo, this person's nuts. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, they don't know that they nuts because that's what they're used to it. That's normal. It's out of their comfort zone.
Right.
So like you too nice, or you too good. Right. It's too perfect. This gotta be something. Let me do something to fuck this up.
Right. Yeah. Yep. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that out there.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
Man, this is coming from a female.
But that's reality though.
Powerful.
That's when I got out the house. So that was when I was like 18, 19. I was in that state of mind, and I had to sit down and check myself. You don't have a lot of people sitting down checking themselves.
That's it too, right there. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And that's the number one thing too, is when you can have knowledge yourself, that makes a world of difference. The problem is a lot of people are in denial.
Yeah. So
strong denial of the dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the dysfunction
on all levels.
A lot of people. Yeah. A lot of people are in denial about that.
I've been through that, man.
I've even dated like a guy whose mom was like, she was the type to be jealous of what he's doing for the girlfriend. Like it would be like sabotaging, like, oh, you spending all your money doing da 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 da. That girl don't like that. You know, it's just like that's toxic. That type of stuff is not good.
But to tell you the truth, you know, sometimes mother can see things.
Yeah,
mother see things.
That's why
Sometimes they create.
It's a thin line.
They just create. They just throw stuff out there and just create.
And sometimes they toxic, just like they sons be.
Yeah, it's a thin line when it comes to that, because and for the son too. Sometimes you have to decipher and figure it out for yourself and figure out, all right, I know, mom. You can pull it aside, mom. Look, I know you feeling threatened or something. Just calm down. It's not that serious. You know,
gonna get slapped.
You know, nobody's not taking.
You know, he gonna get slapped. Come on now, John.
Okay. Well, his mom's supposed to be named Aaliyah.
She gonna get him with that backhand. Bah! Boy, who you think you talking to?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Aaliyah, listen, I would be afraid for them dudes back then. You got knowledge yourself now, but I could only imagine you back then. You're like, you got a problem? And the dude's like, huh? I didn't say I had a problem. Yeah, you got a problem. You got a problem. And how you said you would just start things? I could only imagine. Them dudes were just sitting there like, oh my gosh.
I think that probably was the case, because I was a handful.
Yeah.
I'm chill. I'm chill now compared to
That's what I'm saying. I could only imagine.
It would be like, you talk about being mad and being in silence, but I would like the silence would be heavy. This would be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't even be knowing what the fuck be wrong with me.
I'm telling you, yo, me and you hang out all the time. Sometimes Aaliyah, even with us, just hanging. I'm like, you good? She's like, and then she'll just, and you sitting there like, good.
I'm good.
Great. She's like,
I could be deep in thought.
She's like, yeah, I'm good. But it's the way she says it. You're like, okay. Like, you start to think now, like, did I do something?
Did I do something wrong?
You know, like, yo, did I run over something? Did I, you know, it's like, what you looking for? I'm like, I don't know. I dropped something, did something. No, you didn't do nothing. They're like, okay, so like Aaliyah be up in spirit. You're like, yo, let me check it out. Yo, I was just praying last week, and they're like, and you're like, you good? Something just happened? She's like,
yeah, but
no. You're like, then your mind start working on you. Then you're sitting here, you start scratching. You're like, damn, I must have did something. You know? Yeah. So I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine.
But what Aliyah said, that it's not really a surprise. It's so real, man. You could be chilling and they just said, what? I'm gonna make something happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do it. I used to do it because it would like, it's almost like it's what they call it, like when you scratching a chalkboard.
Oh yeah.
Like if there's nothing, like the dude was perfect, and I'd be like, he too perfect,
too good.
It's not this perfect.
Yeah, I know.
Then I used to just have to create something.
Yeah, situations.
All right, so I'm gonna throw something out at everyone real quick. Man. All right, so something was posted the other day, right? So I'm gonna just give you a visual. Let's just do it like this. So someone posted something on a website the other day, and it visually it has a young child, and I'm going to really emphasize child. Okay, understand me? Like the child is not even past the gas tank marker. Okay, so
it looks like 3-year-old.
Envision this.
Like a 2-year-old.
2-year-old.
Yeah.
So the child now has the gas nozzle. He's pumping the gas in the car, right? So in the caption, I'm gonna read the caption, and then we're gonna have everyone's reaction to that. So in the caption, it says, all right. So this morning, my baby said, "Ma, let me pump your gas." Okay, that's the first one that got me. But it says, okay, you'll never need a man long as you got me. Okay, I'm your man. You heard me? I'm your man. I'm all you're gonna need. I love you, and I promise to be better than what was taught to me. Mind you, pay close attention to the wording. Okay, what was taught to me.
Or that was messed up.
No, he said what was taught to me.
No, that's the child talking. That's a 2-year-old talking about his father.
Okay. So it goes,
right.
Hear me when I say. Hear me when I say you won't need a man for nothing. Okay. Then the mom says, I cried when my baby told me that. So, okay. Reaction, y'all. Okay.
Bullshit.
Ah.
That ain't Wiz Kid.
Ah, okay.
Bullshit.
So, Q, your reaction first.
That could never really happen. She
That's what she want to hear. But why you want to hear that from your son? That's weird.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that from my son.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay. That's crazy.
You don't need no man. You got me. It's like
that's incest.
What? That's some weird shit.
Let me tell you how bad that is all the way across the board. First of all, you're exploiting your kid. First off, like you drag this poor kid out the car, put him at a gas tank,
and
throw
told
him homeless,
hold a tank.
took a picture, and you
illegal.
posted all this stuff here. And I'm sitting there looking at the post, and I'm like, yo, this is wrong in so many ways. Wrong in so many ways. But okay, let's paint the narrative. You want it like that? Cool. So now, if you're saying that she'll never need no one, and it, obviously someone was somewhere, because if he's saying that the person trained him wrong, somebody was there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So like somebody was here. Whether I trained you good or not, somebody was here. So now no one's not breaking the fact down to say, okay, so what happened now? Because what's that?
No, she's just saying what was done.
Oh, Jess got her thought in. She said,
Yeah.
touch this is so I can take.
She told the kid, touch this so I can take a picture and made everything else. She a story maker, a storyteller.
Very legal.
It's crazy.
Well, in my opinion, there are some kids that would say certain things like that.
Yeah.
Again.
So I mean,
we adult things.
Yeah. Wait. Let me elaborate a little bit. Maybe not at that age, but there are some kids, some children that you have. Like I remember when I was my son was young. He probably was like maybe 4 or 5, and he was in my lap, and he said, "I want you to be my girlfriend."
That's the age that, because you're the, for the girls, the father's the first love up to like age 7 or something, and the mother for the son. So that's common. That's
right. So what they do is they don't understand, but you have to allow them to understand certain things. Now, what she went into detail to say, we know he didn't say that. We know he didn't say all that, but. That situation for me happened to me, and I had to tell, that's where you go in and you tell your son, listen, no, I can't be your girlfriend. I can't be your wife. And you let them know then. You don't let that type of stuff go on. You correct them and put them back on track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but some feed into it because some women need that attention.
Right.
So they feed into it. They keep feeding it.
And as they grow,
telling a child that is abnormal.
As they grow, that's what it ends up being, and that's why some women end up dealing with these men that they can be laying in the bed at night, and then their mama call to bring her some ice cream. He gonna get up and go take it to her.
So now, hold on.
I'm not understanding you.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna say, what happened to Leah? What's his name? Where he at? That's what they gonna say to you next.
Yeah.
You keep talking about this dude that left your house to go feed his mother.
That's not my situation, but I know men do it.
We got a caller. We got a caller on the line. Yo, live at the barbershop. What's up?
Greetings to the barbershop family. You know who this is, John Thomas.
What up, MD? What up?
Looking good.
Hey, we good. What's going on?
Chiming in on the topic what y'all guys talking about tonight.
All right. Go ahead.
To me, I've had to deal with and talk with a lot of females who, unfortunately, hearing everyone's point of view, hearing from Aaliyah and everyone else. But the sad part about it, John, is that a lot of females don't take responsibility for what they do and what they say, and how they have been affecting a lot of the younger generation. A lot of these young boys is like they screwing up their lives.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When you the husband, the boyfriend, the everything,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And this generation coming up now, they all screwed up. Even when it comes down to the females, the part and what eats me up, I talk about in regards about the boys.
Mm-hmm.
For some parents, especially, I got to fault it and bring it on some of the women. It's not all of the women, but it's some of the women.
That's what we said. We're not.
When you and I hear you. When you have some of these women, and again, I can't say all of them because there are a hell of a lot of great mothers out there.
Facts.
Right.
But you have some women who refuse because of their bitterness, because of their anger towards the male, that refuse to let, and here it is, father might have screwed or might have did something, but he wants to be in that child's life.
Yeah.
And they refuse to let the father and the son bond. Or even for the daughter. Mm-hmm. And what eats me up too is that there've been a few young girls within talking to and trying to help out or whatnot. And to hear how some of them would want their fathers in their lives, but it's because of the mother, the bitterness, the anger.
Sure.
That rather than, hey, you should know who your father is and this and that. And the first thing they're ready to say is, quote unquote, your father ain't shit.
True. Facts. Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree with him.
Yeah.
And the reason too, another thing too is, and this is another thing that I hate to see, even when I was in relationships, and if I was dating someone and he had kids, my question or my standpoint on it is, why aren't you going to see your kids? Go get your kids. Spend time with your kids. Bring your kids over here so we can all do something. That was my standpoint on it. You have girlfriends now, they separating the man from the kids because they get jealous when he's spending time with their kids.
That kills me. I'm like, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'll be like, and I done had situations to where, and I done talked to like one of my kids' fathers, and they say something about who they with, and I'm like, why you married? Why you got with her? If did she know you had kids when you got with her? Then you need to find somebody who's going to accept your kids just like they accept you. You not separate from your kids.
Right. Yep.
And I won't be with nobody and try to separate them from their kids. If I get with you and I know you got kids, I'm gonna encourage you to spend time with your kids because that's how it should be.
Just don't bring
and I give you credit upon that. You're a different kind of woman within said make you say that. But not a lot of women are going to say that, and that's the part that's unfortunate. Yeah. And John, this is the crazy part. You ready for the ringer?
Yeah.
Some of these women are going to church talking about, I can't find a good man. Ain't no good man out there. Your father ain't shit. Oh my God.
Yep. They sure are.
You complaining, and it's like you're doing everything else and whatnot like that. And again, the kids are getting screwed up in the meantime. Yes. They're looking at you. You got to go to church and this and that. And, oh, Lord, send me a good man. Your father ain't shit. And, oh, my goodness, whatever. It's like, come on, what the part that I've noticed, John, and you, I know you could attest to this as well.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of these kids, when they get older, when they get the opportunity to spend time with their father or spend time with their mother, and again, a lot of times when they get the opportunity to really spend time with their father, a lot of what they were getting from the mom were lies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now to try to make up for lost time, for some, it's like, for some they can't.
But I think
that
also comes with the responsibility too. So I always give a man props where props is due, because you have men out there who don't stand for that. Yes. Even though the mom is doing all of that, they're gonna fight, they're gonna go to court, they're gonna handle their business. Now, if you don't have that same tenacity, then that is a part of your responsibility as well. You can't just say, "Oh, the mama won't let me do this, mama won't let me do that," and then you don't do nothing.
Yep.
Yeah,
it takes.
Part two about that is the course of most of the women, though.
What I'm saying is, just like
the part that's unfortunate.
In anything else, just like you fight, and just like you don't back down from other things, you don't back down from your children. You don't back down from your responsibility.
I'm gonna tell you a personal story. Same way. I had a cousin of mine. Her mother groomed this idea about her father in her head all these years, and she projected something at one point to me about her baby father. So I had this projection in my mind about him, same way.
It's usually how it goes.
Right. So now I'm like, anytime his name is, I'm like, duck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but then she got sick. Okay. And, and her last days coming, she started talking more and explaining certain things. And I'm like, I said, you know what? I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna get you and your father together. You got to talk together and get this thing. No, I don't want to talk to him. Forget him. Then I said, listen, chill.
Yeah.
You don't know what his side of the story is. You only heard one side of the story all your life.
Yeah.
So here's the madness. Finally got the two of them together on the phone. And she started saying, well, the reason why I'm not really too keen on having this thing here, I remember years before when you were supposed to come pick us up. You never did pick us up. You never did it. And she's like, hold on, wait a minute.
Why?
No, but he said, wait a minute. Tell me the times you're talking about. And they both came and they comparing the notes. And he's like, I came that day. I was sitting down outside. I was waiting on you for hours. Your mother told me you're at the store. And I'm wondering, why are you at the store if you know I'm coming? You know what she said? You was at the store. He's like, yeah. She's like, when I asked her, she said, you never came. I was downstairs waiting on you the whole time. The father's outside. The mother tells the father she's not here. So the father said, well, I'll wait. Like you said, tenacity. I'll wait. He waited 2 hours till he finally got sick of it. And he just said, all right, look, man, when she come, hit me up. I'll come another day. Never got it. So time lapse. You know what happened? The two of them sat on the phone. And when they start comparing notes, they're like, we got suckered. So all these years that passed of the animosity and the everything and
the anger.
She even had a sister that lived on the next block from her and didn't know it. So she could be standing at the bus stop right next to her sister and would never notice.
Yeah.
Because the relationship between the father and them just went so bad that no communication after a while. But that's the thing with it.
I've been through that.
The problem with that was the main problem was the mother. You understand what I'm saying?
The thing is that we have to learn how to separate. We have to learn how to separate our emotional feelings from the person that we with and not trickle that down to our kids. I've never, and when I had my kids, it didn't matter what they fathers did or didn't do. I never spoke on their father to them ever. Because the father is their responsibility to build a relationship with their child. And if they don't build it, the child gonna see it on their own. I don't have to say anything.
Nothing. Facts.
Yeah.
So even in the midst of that, and when it comes down to working in relationships with people, you have to also understand that if we have an issue in the household, me and you, we got an issue. We have to learn how to separate that from our responsibilities.
Right.
If I'm mad with you, you mad with me, and both of us need sex. Oh, we gonna have sex, but I'm still gonna be mad with you.
Mm-hmm.
How can you do that?
You gotta figure it out. You got to figure out how to still pay bills and be mad, how to still be in the house with the person and still do your responsibility.
Function. Hold on. Go ahead, MD. You were saying something?
A lot of that, again, the communication is not there the way it should be.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the part, again, when it comes down to a lot of, again, for blacks, right?
Mm.
When it comes down to a lot of communication, and again, I'm going to say I fault some of the women on this, is where also, and this is, and I've seen this happen, where I'm going to use two examples, where for a mother to have a son, right? And she wants within, okay, yeah, I love my son and this and that or whatnot like that, and son tries to talk or son gets into something. But he would need his father to be there to be able to communicate and guide him in the right direction. Once he starts talking, shut up. I'm so sick of you. Shut up. You remind me just like your father. Shut up.
Yeah.
And later on, it's like, why you don't talk to me anymore? Why is it, we don't communicate? And it's like the son is looking like, wait a minute, aren't you the same one
told me shut
up? You don't want to hear me. You don't want to. But now you want me to open up to you? How'd that work?
Yeah.
Confusion.
Well, I mean, I think in that situation, I agree with you that should not be something that's said. But we have to know that a lot of times things that your sons do, they're always going to remind you of their fathers. It's certain things that's always going to, now you don't have to express it to them, but it's certain things like I see in my son, and I can attest to this. I see in my son, and I know for a fact that it's derived from his father, and it just
bothers you
to the core. But you know what you have to learn how to do? You have to say stuff like, you're so smart. Or,
right.
you good at it. Why don't you got to push them in a different type of way if you're trying to change the direction of what you see versus where it's going. So,
So what I give you is the way I hear you talk. You're talking from a person, for one, that has decided to, something, I need to change how I am and what the narrative is.
Right.
And I give that to you. But you can see it, like, let's say, in the inner city. You can see it in the hood where there's so much animosity, so much hate.
And bitterness.
And bitterness. That rather than to teach you, something, no, baby, I don't want you to do that and I don't want you to be like that. A lot of what they're constantly getting is the argument, the frustration.
Yeah.
And then two, this is why we're having so much of the youth today that are getting in so much trouble.
A lot of that comes from them not liking themselves. They're really not happy with themselves, and they're really not happy with their choices, and they project that onto
not also themselves, but also the environment and what things are going on. Because something that I've noticed, if I stop talking for a second, it's nothing but pure silence. And to us, being older, something, I like the peace, I like the quiet. But for the youth, when it gets quiet,
they get anxious. They get anxious.
Be still, and it's like, damn, this is too quiet. I don't like this, because unfortunately for them, they're used to chaos always being around them.
Yeah.
And for them, at the young tender age that they are, between, again, from a lot of them growing up until their teen years, all they've grown up around is chaos.
And you know what? You know what's so funny? Who is this on the phone?
MD.
So
for man, it's not Black Republican. This is MD, the doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, so MD, I like that you brought that point up, because I literally today I watched a video, and in the video it said that a long time ago, intentionally, I forgot the composer who it was, but the composer intentionally had the piano hertz set to 440 hertz. Mm-hmm. And the reason the 440 hertz equals chaos. Mm. So when you play music in that hertz, if they're setting pianos to a certain hertz on the piano, you're deliberately
your vibration becomes chaos.
And if we're 80% of water, our bodies are 80% water, we respond to vibrations, we respond to frequencies, we respond to all of those things. So when we hear those things, we must respond. Mm-hmm. So that's a very valid point that you made, and that's a lot. It has a lot to do with the music that we're listening to, and the things that they're hearing, the things that they're putting in their ears, from the food they eat to what's. I always go back to the food you eat, and to what you're listening to, and to what you're speaking in your life.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And even like in the streets right now, what the kids have been eating, has been strictly garbage anyway.
Right.
When it comes down to the juices, every corner store, again, the biggest thing I think what the youth been eating now is something called khakis.
Oh yeah.
Gosh. Breakfast, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something called khakis. It's the kind of spicy kind of thing.
The biggest cancer causing food out there.
So it's again, spicy has been a thing for the past, couple of years now, whatnot like that. But kids have been constantly, when it comes down to sugar and khakis, sugar, khakis, sugar. And there's some of these youth right now, they will eat that all day, every day. And some of them don't even know what a home cooked meal is.
Right.
True.
It's done through a microwave.
Yeah. They're not actually eating food that develop the brain or,
But listen,
it's just a stomach.
And mothers are not cooking the foods that are giving our children's life.
Yeah.
Like when I cook, it's gonna be some healing behind what I cook. I tell everybody that it's gonna be ginger, it's gonna be moringa in your food. You're gonna have garlic, all that stuff to help your body.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be in the food.
Come to your house and come eat.
when you go off and you and people are cooking noodles, ramen noodles and hot dogs and all that stuff, you ain't getting there's nothing that's gonna help you heal.
Low
nothing
vibration, low vibes.
Nothing that's gonna benefit you that's in the food. The purpose of eating is to heal our bodies and to help us. When we see these animals go outside and they stomach sick, you see them looking for a certain plant to eat because they know what's gonna help heal them. We don't even know what to look for when something wrong. But I don't know what's wrong with my stomach. I don't know. Let me just go lay down. I don't know what to say. It's crazy. Animals have more sense than the people.
Yeah, but the food,
we're very disconnected now.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's definitely by design. It's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, T agree with me. We come to your crib for den.
You say I'm gonna throw that merengue up in there.
Yeah, I haven't heard that. Anybody cooking with that? Hey, you're my father with love.
My father love merengue.
Everything. Merengue tea.
Yeah, but
everything merengue.
All that's supposed to be in your food. When it comes time to eat, you're supposed to eat to heal.
It's part of the programming, though. You got to understand that. See, that's the thing why I try to tell people all the time. That's part of the programming. We're not seeing the bigger picture. Even though all these things are little puzzles.
Little pieces of a puzzle.
Piece. These are all the different things that are breaking up everything. You may think that just food alone and eating as a family or everyone having a home cooked meal. Not a microwave, but a cooked situation. Just like how you put something on the stove, you can warm it up. It stays warm for a while. You put it in the microwave. By the time you take it out, put it on the table, it's cold again. You're like, damn. That's the difference. The household and everything has to follow the same format. Like a home cooked situation, the love, the preparation, and everything it takes to have that food made. For now, when you take it in, you get something back out of it. It's the same process.
John, I remember a friend of mine posted this text to me. And this is something I think, if I remember right, that Chris Brown stated. Anybody born after 1995, something like that, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
Anyone after that, don't know how to cook.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I hate to burst.
Some people who say they know how to cook, they cook with a microwave. They call that.
I'm gonna tell you something. There's some
1970s
that was born in my era. Don't know how to cook either. It's a new world order out here. I'm just saying.
That way, he talking about himself. John don't know how to cook. I'm pointing at John.
Hey, listen,
you know how to cook. John don't know how to cook.
I know how to cook. for me.
And the thing,
I ate one meal that John ever cooked. One.
Hey, you
that was like 20 years ago.
Hey, hold up, Aaliyah.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
I'm gonna tell you something.
One time he tried to cook. I ain't never seen it happen again.
No. I'm gonna tell you point blank. I seasoned some chicken one time, and I remember when we barbecued back there, everybody's like, damn, this is the best chicken. Who did this? Okay, I'm
seasoned chicken.
I seasoned it.
Yeah.
Seasoned chicken.
Just letting you know. Yeah,
seasoned chicken.
You do it on a barbecue. It would have made no difference. Same difference.
Oh, come on now, Jonathan. All right, so that's 2 in 25 years. All right, two episodes of cooking in 25 years.
I'm a builder, not a cooker.
Come on now.
So where I lack in one, I take over in the other. I'm good.
No, that's unacceptable.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm gonna do it sometime.
Because I always I tell people what I like. I'm gonna just say I like to. I love to tell people, if I'm not able to do something, how are you going to help heal me? If you don't know, like if you get with somebody and they don't know anything about what you know as far as healing, as far as things that you need, how can they help you when you get down? I think that's a part of a man covering his woman. If I'm with you and I'm not able to cook, I'm down. You just gonna go in the kitchen and just tell me, listen, hey, this is just what it is and what you're gonna have to eat today. Sir, wait a second. You're supposed to be putting life back in my body. You ain't supposed to just feed me anything.
All right, I got you.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Hold on.
It's important for the person that I'm with to be able to know the things that I know in order for us to be able to get better.
All right, I'm gonna nourish you real quick. You got 3 options. I'm gonna nourish you real quick.
I'm not extra dry.
If you get sick, I got you. You got 3 options. That's cornmeal porridge, oats porridge. Okay.
No.
Just warm tea.
What kind of tea though?
No.
Those things. You might get the gravy on top, which is gonna be cream of wheat or wheat tina. That's my.
They don't even make wheat tina no more. John, they don't even make wheat tina no more. They don't even produce it no more.
MD, I'm telling you, those things brought me back on my feet when I was down. I'm like, you'll be good. Promise, you'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What you time Sawyer?
That's just like that's the same as not knowing how to change the oil when something happens to the car.
I'm gonna kill that oil changing and doing things engine wise.
No, we all done.
We good. We all so done. T, don't come to my house.
You should know everything else.
You will starve.
We cook.
T said
he gonna be John's house tonight for dinner. He gonna starve, poor thing.
T, if you come to my house, bring something.
Stop at the
potluck.
Stop at the jerk spot. Pick up some jerk chicken on the way in.
That's what I'm saying, man. This warm tea is an option. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Warm tea for
and I know Aaliyah, she wants that. What's it? Agave. Okay. I got you. You good.
Yeah, but
I don't know. If I go down, I gotta have, you gotta be able to catch me if I fall, baby.
Oh, like what? You want like briskets and all this other stuff? Like
you gotta be able to catch me if I fall.
Poach eggs and all that stuff.
Get me some warm Kool-Aid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I will be in the back room.
Equals that.
No. Yeah, I need poached eggs and some pancakes too.
Yep.
Now you supposed to be able to go. You supposed to be able to go in the kitchen the same way and say, "Okay, I'm gonna put this in my baby stuff right here. Put this in there. We're gonna get her right. Got the vitamin C. I got this lavender. Right. I got this basil over here.
You're right. I got you.
You're supposed to be able to know how to do that. If you can't do that,
don't worry about it, boo boo. I got you. Hey, mom.
She not feeling good. What should I make?
With moringa and basil. Don't let her know.
Oh gosh.
Look, my son do the same thing.
She gonna call me a mama's boy.
No. When my son he trying to do something, he trying to cook for his little girlfriend or whatever, he'll call me and be like, Mom, what's President Peter such and such and such and such? Tell me what all I need to get. And I tell him exactly what he need to get. That's how you supposed to learn. That's what kind of relationship you supposed to have versus you doing all kind of other stuff. And women don't tell their sons those type of things versus the things that they should be telling them. They want them to do stuff for them versus them teaching them stuff to do for somebody that they care about.
The new person in their life.
Yeah, right.
So you disagree with mom cooking the dinner for the son every day?
Q, let me tell you a story I heard.
Who cooking dinner for their son every day?
No, I heard a story that this man, let me tell you. It's a factual thing though, Aaliyah.
Hey, what can I say?
Go ahead, Sassy.
I heard a story of a man that he had no way to tell. He couldn't tell his mother no. So every day he would go eat dinner with the mother and come home and eat another dinner with the wife. But he just did not know how to tell his mother no.
I thought you talking about me just now.
So yes,
that's what you call a simp.
You said what?
A simp.
A simp. That's a simp.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah. That's a simp. Because if you
Glad that was me.
It's a certain line that you draw, and the mom shouldn't even be crossing that line. First of all,
he married. What you doing? Still feeding him every day?
Exactly. You should, even if you decide to feed him, let it be his choice. You don't you don't be cooking food and expect
every
him
day
to keep you company, because that's what it is. He keeping her company.
Whoa. I get food from my mother every day,
and I love it.
I get food from my mother every day. I'm just telling you.
Y'all just some lazy cater to boys. Y'all some lazy cater to boys.
No. She don't make it.
That one right there named John. He just said it.
He
said
stopped by to check on her, and then she'll be like,
yeah. He stopped by every day and walk out with a plate.
John, stop lying.
I'm a busy man.
John, stop lying.
Yo, I'm busy.
Yeah, that's true. So
I be up and I be moving. So
cut it out.
I'm dead serious. Right now.
The stove is
he's serious, Aaliyah. He's not lying.
My cupboard is bare. Like my fridge is like.
John, wait, hold on, wait.
Full. This fridge is full. It runneth over.
Wait a second. Stop.
He's saying the same thing. His mom cooks him every day.
Where is the woman in your life?
T said that.
Where's the woman in my life?
T, for real.
Yeah, why she ain't cooking you nothing?
She's not here.
So she not there. So okay, that's another topic.
Go ahead.
Oh no,
go
ahead. Okay. All right.
It's me, myself, and I. I played it on the De La Soul all day.
He got his dinner at Amazon.
She's in another state. So
yeah.
So I don't. Yeah. So it's different.
If you're by yourself, if you're by yourself and your mom can
stop trying to clean it up.
No, ain't no cleaning up nothing. Nah, you making it seem like I say, Mom, make sure you got my food ready when I get there. No.
I
he sent out the vibe though. He sent out the telepathic vibe.
I never said
on his way to the house.
I never said that. The thing is that
last time I checked,
this is how men work. This is how men work. He's saying I make it seem like, you see how he said I make it seem like that. He called and said I ain't make it seem like nothing. The thing is that she knows you coming, so she know that you coming. And you know she gonna have food ready, so that's why you coming.
It be packed and waiting for him, Aaliyah. It be packed and waiting for him on the table.
Look, if she go over there and she don't have no food cooked, guess what?
He's shocked as hell.
If it ain't nothing, I go home and get that Robin Newton. No, let me stop.
He's shocked as hell. No, then he sneak on over to Sassy house and go to Sassy
Hold on.
refrigerator and sneak out food.
Yo, let me tell you something that Kurt did, right? So here's the deal. So Sassy, she asked me to come out of the house. What'd you ask me to do again? I forgot what it.
No, you came out to take stuff from my printer or something.
I asked me to do something at her house, right? I went over her house, right? But I was hungry. I was like, damn. She got her fridge today. I'm ready for this. So there's a pot in there with some rice. I'm like, okay. It looked like it might be something. Take some of this. I took it. I ate it. I'm like, what the hell is this? There's no taste to it. I'm like, yo, this tastes like something you would feed a dog. So I called her. I'm like, yo, you made rice? It's something you put in the fridge? She's like, yeah. She's like, which fridge? I said, the fridge in the garage. She's like, oh, nah, that's for the dog. I'm like, oh my God, what you doing? She's like, yo, who told you to touch that anyway? I'm like, listen, why dog getting like fancy?
My dog gets organic food. I make my dog organic food.
I make my dog organic food too.
That dog eating better than me. What's up with that?
Guys give dog organic food?
Yeah, why not?
Because it's real food. It's not fake. That's why these dogs have the same issues that humans have.
And all that.
Dogs and animals can get STDs just like people. So that lets you know that it's in the food. It's not.
So MD and everybody else out here, MD and everyone else out here. So now when Aaliyah gets sick, ask the dog to get you back. Ask the dog, can you treat the dog better than us humans? You heard? So,
yeah, they got enough sense. They got enough sense to go out there and look for what they need to fix their ailment.
Well, talk to Rover. I seen you rubbing him up just now. Talk to Rover. Okay? That dog get more love over there. You see? Look
at T, my dog get organic food, man. Gotta spread the love.
I gotta give somebody love.
You see what I'm saying, T, right? Is that not foul? So what I'm saying,
I got another batch. John, don't come in my house. I got another batch warming right now for my dog. Don't come in my pot.
I don't even want no oranges, no apples, no nothing. She probably like, yo, the apples for the dog too.
My dog eat
in the wrong spot.
He a good dog. He protect my whole land, my whole property. He good. He good.
But hold up.
It's women, kids, and dogs.
I see that.
Dudes get.
Well, hold up. Let me burst everyone's bubble real quick before we go. So when I'm at the house getting food from my mother, right? I see everybody else. Everybody else.
I treat my man just like I treat my man better than a dog if he was here. Not true.
You treat your man better than your dog if he was there.
Of course.
Yeah.
She said if.
I'm trying to decide, I'm trying to decode it.
Yeah, he gonna leave here rejuvenated just like me.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, dang, what was that I ate? I feel good today. Damn.
But is he getting the organic right? Is he getting the organic right? Or he getting the one from China, the plastic rice? Is what you just
I don't even have that in my house. I don't know.
I'm just asking. I don't know for some reason with Aaliyah, I think you rub her wrong and you will get the wrong rice. Be like, it doesn't taste like last night's rice. Like, it's 'cause of that.
Absolutely not. Because if you think about it, whatever you eat, I eat.
That's true. That's true. Unless he's like, why you got 2 pots on the stove?
Yeah.
She's like, this one yours.
But it's
Nah, I ain't trying to be on no episode of Snap.
Too late. Oh man, MD. Yo, I want to thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yo, education, man, is a must. Thank you for educating us, man. We seen it from a whole nother light. Yeah. Man, it's a T. Yo, as always. Hold on, what T? T got something there. These women. Let me see what T got.
Some sleep.
This woman going to die. Oh, T, man. T, you killing them out here.
You, man.
Well, Aaliyah just had your dog in your hands. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and if my man was here right now, I'd be doing him the same way.
Oh,
Sure.
a man's like, look at her. She lied.
I don't have one, but just
listen, man. Today was always a fun fact situation. A lot
so
of
mothers, ease up off of your sons.
Ease up, man.
Get them some space.
Let them breathe. You know what's needed? We should probably do
Stop calling
something.
these big boys baby.
We
My
should
baby.
really do something.
My baby.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if we can do something, because we had a friend of ours that did this thing every year. It used to be Christmas time, right? Tyrone and them? Huh? Tyrone and them.
Oh,
Christmas,
the
right?
New Year's. It was for New Year.
New Year's. My bad. So a friend of ours' family used to do this thing for New Year's where everybody that they know from the block to anywhere, whatever, you invited to the house and have a big feast.
No, it's food all day long.
Food is just
from breakfast.
Yeah, man.
Lunch,
Yeah. You know, you get a home cooked meal.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So follow me when I'm telling everybody like this.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what we need again. So we'll get breakfast, lunch, and dinner everyone at Aaliyah's house.
Aaliyah's house. I'm about to say, wait.
I knew you was leading up to that. The only reason why I say that because you coming here next week. That's why I knew you was leading up to that. The thing
You better have some damn good food.
I'm not cooking for my birthday weekend.
Oh my gosh, you can't talk all that and have what you gonna have now? Pizza?
To work
Come on. No, I'm not putting her to work. I'm good with leftovers. Make it the day before.
No, I'm gonna have you go out there and barbecue. The barbecue grill out there. I'll let you get out there on the grill while we out Saturday, and when we get here, then we'll have a whole
with his marinated chicken.
Exactly, off the grill, hot and fresh and ready.
Yo,
you do jerk, man.
You see, I would listen. I would.
Go and do some jerk. Go and look at it.
Well, he the jerk master. I would. I would actually season it and bring it, but here's the problem. I'm gonna be driving all them hours, so my hands is gonna be. So for me to hold the thing at the barbecue grill, it just ain't gonna happen.
I did think about that though. I was like, maybe we should just have brunch here, but then I'd be in the kitchen slaving like a Haitian, so I don't really want to.
Oh no! Don't say that.
You can't say that.
What are you talking about? No. Family, what's up with you? No, you better take that back. You better take that back. You better take that back. You better take that back.
Yeah.
That's our family right there.
That's family right there, man.
Hey, Jamaicans got 3, 4, 6 jobs too. What's the difference?
Oh, hey, she about to get kicked off right now. Get her off the platform.
Hey, I'm West Indian. It runs in my family too.
Aaliyah.
I'm not separated.
Yeah, you Caribbean too. So
we got even more jobs now. All them people that left their jobs and not going back, we just took them all up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in that too.
All them people that left their jobs for COVID, we took all them jobs. They ain't got nothing to go back to.
Only woman cook.
Yeah,
well, I can't be cooking on no. I can't be cooking on.
Nah, we wouldn't ask you to do that for your birthday.
Yeah.
That's why I said do it like 2 days before your birthday, and it'll be good.
that damn John.
John,
bye.
The dude who want to get away from the microwave on the front.
Aaliyah got me gassed up. She talking about ginger and all this other stuff now. Now I'm gonna have to come there and get Pizza Hut. What's the deal?
Not even Pizza Hut, some Papa John.
Oh man, and I can't even eat pizza.
Papa John.
You can't eat pizza?
Nah, I can't eat pizza.
Only 3 slices.
Nah, I can't eat cheese. I can't eat pizza. Nah, but it's cool.
He want
next week.
He want him mama cooking. He want him mama cooking.
That's what I might do. I just bring some more mother food when I'm coming up.
He want him mama cooking.
Tell him to take the cheese off.
Ain't no different.
No.
Ain't no different.
What you mean?
Yeah, it's leftover cheese still lingering.
Cute. That's why we do not invite John to Pizza Fridays. He's never a participant.
Yeah,
he can't hang.
I know I got that 50% off card.
Well, we gonna make it a soiree though. For everyone out there, yes. Wish Aaliyah a good and
happy birthday
next week. You know what I'm saying? We will make it a soiree. Oh, MD, go ahead.
Big up to you, Aaliyah, on your Earth Strong.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
No, we'll turn it into something. Thank you, Madness. Madness, Tough Talk. Yes, T, Tough Talk. Tough Talk Miami podcast, man. Support that.
Yeah.
So, see. Q already tasting that marinated chicken that he thought you was gonna make. He's tongue tied.
No, we gotta.
Nah, it's cool. We got you. We wouldn't even ask you to do that. The next time we come through, though.
This dude just keep asking and asking.
No, because now
I just told him to get on the grill.
Oh
I season it. You just just hop on the grill. Get
Make him season it too, Aaliyah. Make him season it too. He up here bragging about his marinade. Make him season it too.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
When it's a female birthday, they gotta be pampered.
I'm gonna be working right before I get to your house.
Birthday, they bought
so,
grill.
I got some plants for you to plant out front, you know.
Garden time, springtime.
Yo. Now, if you want some work done on the house or lawn or something, holla at me. But
he ain't doing it. He a lie.
The grill master on that one. Yeah.
I love to cook.
He a lie.
So listen, man, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight live at the barbershop. As always, man, every 9 p.m. every Friday night. We hope that in some way or another we educated, entertained for tonight. For all those single mothers, I hope this really did resonate with you. And if
you'd be surprised, there's some married mothers that have that type of relationship with their sons too. Mm-hmm. They ignore the husband and everything is about the son. So
shut down the fathers.
The father become the invisible man in the house. A lot of men become the invisible man in the house.
Some of them need to because you simped out. So at the end of the day,
some of them simped
and we know a couple of them. They straight simped out. So
you know what? So even John, I would say this real quick for a lot of the fathers out there, all of the fathers who are listening. Communicate with your daughters. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them how much you love when, again, the simple little things that they do. Similar to, again, like the mother, when they talk to your son. There's something that I would tell some of my coworkers, or sometimes I would tell even some of my friends, as far as female friends. Some of my female friends, you listen when it's not convenient for you. You need to listen. I mean, make sure I put this right. You listen when it's not convenient for you. You need to listen when it is convenient.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Deja?
Hey, you know what, MD?
So many times you're quick to shut certain things down. Don't shut it down. Be willing to listen. Go ahead, John.
Now, I was going to say, we got to get you in here as a guest on the show. I was rudely interrupted. Somebody said something about my baby and Deja or something. Just now, but
nobody said nothing about that.
I heard him too, John.
I heard that. My bad. Okay, my bad. Excuse me. I thought that's what I heard. If he said my chicken, I don't know. My bad. I don't know. Aaliyah, yo, you know we're going to get it popping when we get up there. Yes. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a nice little party going on. Yeah, we didn't have a good house party. Man, before we go, I gotta ask a real good question. Can we turn? Nah, I'm wearing my Timbs. Yo, can we turn it into a Can we turn it back into like you remember that old school old school situation like house party? You know what I'm saying? Like can we get the forever, for always, forever? You get all that? We not gonna get all that?
No, just wear your pajamas and make sure you have a high top fade.
I got the pajamas. The fade gonna take a minute though.
We could make you a wig.
We can turn up.
Leah know how to make wigs. She can make you a flat top wig.
We could turn this into a real nice house party for real with the whole nine, the dancing.
Put it together. Put it together.
Put me in the mix. Put me in the mix, coach. I can make it happen for you.
Put it together then.
All right. I'm telling you, we ain't going home till about 5 something in the morning.
You got 5 days. You got 5 days.
I bring the turntable too.
All teams.
I'm telling you. I'll be stepping on some corns coming through. Ow! Ow! Like, my bad. Crunch.
Oh my God.
It's all good. Hey, listen, man. Yo, MD, man. Yo, we gotta get you in the studio, man. For real. For everyone else, So Chill, Deja, baby. Yo, Madness T, Maria, Kelly, yo,
family, man.
Everyone that has been supporting, man, thank you so much. My man, yo, plus, who else out there? Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
Yo, Cayman Islands, man.
Yeah.
We gotta reach
Eki, yo, for real.
Bay Area.
Yeah, we got, set that up. Probably gonna be shooting from out in Cayman Islands not too long from now, too.
Yeah,
That's
my
my
boy
spot.
in the Cayman Island, man. We're gonna link up with the podcast too, man.
Khalil, Malik,
Okay.
the whole family, man. Thank you for the check-in, man.
it, John,
Tonight was a
Peace
good.
out, John. Peace out.
Damn. Somebody hungry, I guess. All right, well, let me get
I gotta go finish up my dog food.
All right, well, I'm getting out of Dodge. Good conversation. We have my man MD in the building.
Hey.
My bad. Hold on, let me get out of Dodge. Let's
Peace,
close.
MD.
Right. So,
have a good night, lady.
Yo.
Make up the
What that
barbershop.
song said.
All right, good luck, MD. Thank you, man. Thank you for
my
calling
bad.
in. Thank you very much.
Yo, my bad.
All right, so for everyone, man, thank you very much. Check us out on all the platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Amazon Music, Audible, Podcaster, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, iTunes, and of course, before we even get to the iHeartRadio part, Google Podcasts, and of course, iHeartRadio. Once again, live at the barbershop. Thank you very much to the cast and everyone. I love you. Good night. Go out in the world and be somebody. God damn it. Do the damn thing. Aaliyah. Oh, yeah. At your house next week, baby. Ain't my type of hot, baby. Yeah. We coming to your crib. We stepping on your couch.
Nobody's stepping on my couch. You will be in the pool.
I got my swim trunks. I'm stepping on your couch.
Peace out.
Rick James, baby.
Go out in the world and be somebody.